Men, this is the way you can guarantee that you will stay single. 1. Be sexual. Nobody wants you to walk up to them and you never met them before and immediately catcall and things of that nature. 2. Be unemployed. It's true that women like men in uniform, meaning they like men who work. It's not the uniform in itself, so don't think military police officer. You're just as ugly in the uniform as you are out of the uniform. They're not looking at your looks, though that helps. Do you have a job? Because it doesn't matter your reason for not having a job. The fact that you don't have a job in itself, they think you're lazy. Really, that's the go-to line from everyone on the planet to everyone who doesn't have a job. And they're looking right at the person, be half dead or they're 8 years old or whatever is going on, and they still say you're lazy. That's just humanity's go-to thought. Like these stereotypes about homeless, lazy, mentally ill, on drugs. That's just a go-to stereotype for people who don't have a job, that they're automatically considered lazy, and it doesn't matter what your scenario is as to why you are. They just see that you don't have a job. They want somebody who works, feeds themselves, but then the other part is they want a provider. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they just want your money. That means men are the provider, so do your job as provider and provide. That's the other part of it. Also, be older and talk to a woman who's younger. And I mean, like, if you're 30 and you're talking to a 19-year-old, you could be 70, but you're talking to somebody who's 60. There's an age gap. It doesn't matter, you're both old. There's an age gap, but it especially applies when you're younger. Or the older you are and you're talking to someone who's so much younger, like they could be your granddaughter, you're 60 and you're 20. Either way, it's considered creepy by people in general. The fact you're talking to them in itself is considered creepy, and it's considered gross, especially when there's a greater age gap, and you could be 90 and she's 70. There's still a 20-year age gap. And certainly if you're 60, 70, 80, 90 and she's 20, 25, 30, 33, 35, however old she is, it's considered gross. Number 4. So, number 1, if you want to stay single, be sexual. Number 2, if you want to stay single, be unemployed. Number 3, if you want to stay single, be an older man talking to a younger woman. And number 4, if you want to stay single, be sexist. So, get back in the kitchen. Make me a sandwich. Like that's their place. You're looking for a partner, not a maid. They don't want you treating them like they're your maid, your slave. Like they're beneath you. Like you actually are sexist when you're not. They don't have a place. Their place is whatever place they want to have, and if that's in the kitchen in some instances, but that's where they decided, not you saying get in the kitchen. So don't be sexual, don't be unemployed, and don't be older talking to a younger person, and don't be sexist. If you are, that guarantees you stay single.